Hello, sir.
I understand you bring information regarding the boy Oliver Twist.
That's right. Beadle's the name, Bumble of the work.
Again. Take two.
Yes, sir. Bumble's the name, Beadle of the workhouse where the boy was cared for, where he was raised and where he was apprenticed to the undertaker, from which he ran away from.
And do you know where the boy is now?
No, and no more than nobody.
Well, what do you know of him?
Well, this little trinket was given to the boy's dying mother, given to the boy's wife by the boy's dying mother. Not my wife, that is. The boy's dying mother, no.
Was given to my wife by the...
It was given to my wife by the boy's dying mother. Not my wife. So what's the line about, he says about she dies? I can't understand why he says not his wife then.
It is.
Was given to the boy, given to my wife by the boy's dying mother
Hang on,
just
Lucas.
before she died.
That's it. Given to my wife by the boy's dying mother just before she died. Not my wife, that is, the boy's died mother. And she's kept it in her possession ever since. He went to an undertaker, that's right.
You sold him?
No, because Mike says, you say he went to an undertaker's.
The lad's dying mother, Mrs. Bumble's kept it all the time.
Yeah.
You say that when he left your workhouse, he went to the undertaker.
You say when he left your workhouse, he went to an undertaker's?
That's right, sir. Mr. Sowerby took the boy from us for £5.
You mean to say you sold him like an animal?
No, sir. It was all Mrs. Bumble. She authorised the sale.
That's no excuse.
Really? Then I will see to it. Then I will see to it that neither of you is employed in the situation.
Really, that's no excuse. You were present on the occasion of the sale of the boy. Indeed, you are the more guilty of the two.
Well, it was Mrs. Bumble. She would.
Right, let's go.
Let's go from the top, Mike.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, smallest scene.
I'll prompt
Only
you.
got a week.
Oh, what? I'm too busy learning all your words. Okay.
I understand you bring information regarding the boy Oliver Twist.
That's correct, sir. Bumble's the name, Beadle of the workhouse, where the boy was cared for, from where he was apprenticed to an undertaker, from which he ran away from.
Yes, and do you know where the boy is now?
No, sir, no more than nobody.
Well, what do you know of him?
Well, look, this little trinket was given to my wife by the boy's dying
Given
mother.
by the lad's dying mother to my dear
Well, I was on a roll then. Couldn't you leave me going? What I got there? This little trinket was given to my wife by the boy, but... See, now you done it, that!
Take 20.
This little trinket was given to my wife by the boy's dying mother, just before she died. That is the boy's mother, not my wife. And she's kept it in her care all this time.
You say when you left your workhouse, he went to an undertaker's?
That's right, sir, yes. Mr. Sowerby took him from us for £5.
You mean to say you sold him like an animal?
Well, no, sir, it was Mrs. Bumble. She authorised the sale.
Really? I'll see to it that neither of you is employed in a situation of trust again. You may leave my house.
Well, I hope this little unforeseen circumstance will not deprive you of my parochial office.
Indeed it will, and you may think yourself well off besides.
But it was Mrs. Bumble. She would.
That's no excuse.
Oh, wow. That's incredible.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, Mike.
I'll have Bill Sykes on you. Good.
That's no excuse. You were present on the occasion.
That's no excuse. You were present on the occasion of the sale of the boy. Indeed, you are the more guilty of the two, in the eye of the law, for the law supposes that your wife acts under your direction.
Well, if the law supposes that, sir, then the law isn't us. And the best I can hope from the law is that it must be a bachelor. And the best I can hope for the law is that it learns from the eye of experience, sir. By experience.
Mrs.
Oh,
Bedwin.
sir, there's a young person at the door inquiring about Oliver. Must have got information.
Mrs. Bedwin, look at this miniature. What do you see in it?
Why, sir, it's Miss Agnes.
Yes, it's my daughter Agnes. I've every reason to believe that Oliver was her child.
Good mind.
Sir.
I can't stay out there any longer. If I'd have gone away, as many would have done, you'd have been sorry, and not without good reason, neither.
I'm sorry if anyone has been rude to you. Can I help you in any way?
I don't know. Can she be trusted?
Yes, she can.
I'm the girl that took little Oliver back to Fagan's on the morning he disappeared.
You?
Me, sir. And I wish now I'd never been part of it. The boy mentioned you especially, and I thought if I came to you...
Where is this place you speak of, Fagan's?
That I can't tell you.
Did you perhaps know that Oliver...
Did you perhaps know that Oliver is probably my grandchild?
I didn't know nothing. All I knew was my orders. I had to get him back or suffer for it. You don't believe me. I don't want your pity. I had to come here, even though there's those that would murder me if they knew I'd been here.
Murder? Where is Oliver? Where is this Fagan's?
I told you I can't tell you.
I just wanted to know...
I just want you to know that he's safe. I must go back now, quickly.
Why must you go back? How can you help me? What is the reason you must go back to those people?
I can tell the Bow Street runners...
I can tell the Bow Street runners in a moment, and if you tell them what you've just told me, they would see to it that you come to no harm.
Don't you understand? I've got to go back. I want to go back. You see, how can I explain? Back there, there's a man that I just can't leave. You see, I love him. You don't know what it's like to have a man like that.
I understand.
Dear ladies, can you help me? I'm anxious about Oliver.
How can you help?
How can you help me?
I won't tell you.
I won't tell you where he is, but I will bring him to you. Not here, it's too dangerous. Can you promise that I won't be watched or followed?
I promise, solemnly.
Then, tonight,
Between 11...
between 11 and the time the clock strikes 12, I'll walk on London Bridge and I'll bring Oliver.
Well done, Mike.
Very good.
Yeah, well done.
Okay, last scene.